Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to another paint and chat. Y'all, it has been too long since I showed my face on this channel. It's been a couple weeks, maybe a few weeks. I can't even remember. And I'm sure you guys know why, because Black lives have been out here mattering, okay? And my emotions been all over the place. So of course, just for a lot of people, it just has been very difficult to be consistent on this platform, but here I am trying to be consistent, trying to come back, trying to be in y'all lives. Nonetheless, in this video, I really want to take some time to update you guys on what's going on with Ashley Renee Smith art, what's going on with YBA, aka Young Black Artist, and what's coming next. Like, what can you expect to happen for both of these brands? So I was kind of inspired to talk about this because it has been a thing, a question that has been coming up in my DMs, in my face, in my phone calls. It's just like, Ashley, when are you gonna start selling prints? You know, making money off of Young Black Artists. When are you gonna start doing more with the platforms that you have? Of course, as I am talking, I am going to be painting. I have this canvas, I think I showed this to y'all before, but I just have this random canvas that I painted red forever ago, and I'm just gonna like paint some shapes on here. So I'll start with ARS, Ashley R. Smith, in my art. So right now I am slowly but surely getting out of the fear of selling my work. Before I talked about why I don't sell my work currently, I believe I've talked about this before, but I've always said that I wasn't selling my art because, you know, it was really complicating things. It was making it very difficult for me to be like consistent with creating. Something about money being in the equation just was always really difficult for me to like manage. It just put too much pressure on me. I felt like I had to do things perfectly, and a lot of times I was just really like freeze up whenever money was like brought up or people asked me how much I charged, and it was just something I was just afraid of doing. I don't know. Now I am starting to feel a lot less pressure about the idea of selling my work. In general, I am a lot more confident as an artist. I'm a lot more sure of myself, and I can actually see the value in my work where I didn't really see that before. So one of my plans are to actually start selling my art, to start doing that a lot more shamelessly than I had been doing it before. I mentioned before that I have a website that I've been working on, and that website's actually done. I have like one small tweak to make to that website, but it's done. So I'm gonna actually take some time to like make that site live. First, I will be selling originals of my work, and then eventually I'll be weaving in prints of my art. I have sold prints before, so that is something that will be pretty easy for me to like get going again. On top of all of that, I also want to start selling other types of things that have my art on it. So one thing that I've always wanted to sell was notebooks and planners. I love planners, I love notebooks personally, so I'm like, why not sell notebooks and planners, like high quality ones that have my art on it? That is something that I have not really started the process for that, but it's something that I know for sure I want to do and I want to sell. I think that that's something that can probably last a long time, because I believe, this is my theory, but I believe that my audience, they all would be people who would find something like that interesting. And I want to also start selling canvas prints of my art. On top of the originals and the art prints, like having an actual canvas print that resembles an original piece is something that I've always wanted to do as well. As you guys know, I'm going to, of course, still be posting to my YouTube, and I really like this platform because it has been holding me accountable. One thing I really want to do on this platform is I want to start bringing other artists into these conversations. So right now I just do paint and chats by myself. It's just Ashley. But I really want to get other artists into this and to also talk about things that they care about, and it could be more of a conversation between me and somebody else. Maybe it'll have like slight podcast vibes, but it won't be a podcast. It'll still be like me and somebody else painting and talking about something. But I think that would be really nice, really fun to just kind of bring more than one voice onto this channel. There's so many artists that I know that I love and who are pretty dope people. So that is just something I want to have on this channel. So I will talk about YBA here in a second, but I do want to say that my art is evolving a whole lot. It has been evolving in my head before I've been able to really put it on canvas. I'm like really excited about it because I do feel that my art has been like stagnant. Like I've been doing a lot of the same things for a long time. It hasn't been until recently that I've been really like exploring and doing slightly different things in my work. So I really attribute this like new direction in my brain to me trying out new things, and also me doing the Watch Me Struggle videos. Like strangely, I didn't expect that to like really like push me, but it has been pushing me to really like think about my work differently and to really come up with new concepts and new ways of painting. So YBA, Young Black Artists, y'all, YBA has been booming. Okay, just to catch everybody up on just how YBA has been lately. In the past year, I launched a website for YBA. I had writers who were a part of that site and who were writing features of different artists of the YBA community. Recently, Young Black Artists hit 100,000 subscribers. Y'all, that is a big deal. And because we hit 100,000 subscribers, I showed my face on the Instagram feed for the first time, I think ever. I might have shown like a small pic before, but I had a video, like a face-to-face video of myself on there. Let me just say, I have never been comfortable showing myself on that platform. I had to show myself on there because I just felt like just a picture or a post or a caption wasn't enough. It's crazy. Like there was a point where I was like, I may never hit 100,000, and I'm okay with that. I believe that that was just because we were starting to get reposted a lot because of the Black Lives Matter movement, and people were really supporting YBA. And because of that, I was like, I need to jump on this and start posting again, because I kind of ain't been posting on it. Now, a lot of people are like, but what's next? What's to come? So the very first thing that I want to do with YBA right now is build a team. Building a team is something that I've talked about before, kind of tried doing before, but not really. It's been very difficult for me to build a team for YBA, just because like, I guess I didn't really know at the time when I was trying to build a team how much of a commitment I needed from people when it came to helping. It isn't just like a little like, oh yeah, I'll help here and there. Like, no, I kind of need you to be like real dedicated. I do have individuals who help with the blog portion of the website as just something like a volunteer thing, and because they, you know, are writers and really want to help with this platform. But I really need like a social media manager. I need somebody who can help edit on the blog. I need people who can kind of help with a lot of day-to-day needs for young Black artists, because right now I'm the only person doing it. So you can probably imagine why it hasn't been very consistent as far as posting and things, because I'm sort of juggling between my personal brand and doing YouTube and doing ARS Instagram account. That in itself is like you know, a full-time job, honestly. And so it's another full-time job to run Young Black Artists the way that I need for it to be ran. So I made a Patreon account, which I haven't really posted about that much yet. I did mention it on my story the day I made it, and then I posted it to the actual like bio of the Instagram account, but I have not really promoted it to the fullest extent yet. I'm really trying to find a good way to introduce the concept to the feed of the Instagram, because I really want people to like see the value of having a Patreon. The reason why I made a Patreon is because part of the struggle of building a team is that I have to pay them. Like, I can't not pay people for their work. It's like kind of illegal. I really want to use a portion of the funds of the Patreon to kind of pay my team members and to just put money into resources that we need to start really running it a little bit more as a business. Also, I would like to use some of those funds to start really like supporting artists in the community of YBA. One thing that I've always kind of wanted to do, I wanted to be able to like have some sort of like grant or scholarship that I offer for artists who are really trying to get out there and really want to be full-time or are full-time and just need a little boost in their funds. And of course, people who are on Patreon, I want to, you know, create prizes and contests and have different things for them. But one thing that I really do want to do is start selling merch as well on YBA, because this is something I've always wanted to do from the beginning, and I've always had like mad ideas for like merchandise. Like, I used to be a graphic designer, so I'm like, hey, I can like really come up with some shirt vibes, you feel me? If you're interested in being a patron, I think that's what it's called, for our Patreon account, I will of course link that below, and I would love any and all support. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, and like help me get this stuff, you know, going. So that's the update. Was that a long update? I'm sorry if that was way too long for your liking, but I really wanted to make sure I was thorough on what's going on, what I'm planning. Everything that I'm saying is legit, just so y'all see this is how far I got. I didn't get that far, but it's okay. If anything in this whole video resonates, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what's going on in y'all lives. What's next? What's next for you and your brand? Let me know. So of course, rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to post more. I'm posting Thursday, Sunday. Come on to this channel. And I will see y'all in the next one.